Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Fiona and I'm a full-time artist. And on this channel, I like to take you with me on my artistic journey, whether that means working on projects here in my studio, going out to see cool art exhibits, buying art supplies and sharing my haul with you, basically any art related content. So if that sounds like something you're into, please like and subscribe, please. It helps me out so much and I would appreciate it. Today is President's Day here in the States. And something I always notice about this holiday is that I get bombarded with like sale stuff. And not just mattresses, because I know that's what people tend to associate, but art supply stores. So I thought I would go check them out, see if they're even open. I'm not sure if this is just like an online sale thing. The websites are pretty vague. So I'm gonna go to the store, see if I can find any deals, and yeah, we'll come back and share that haul with you. So let's go. Art haul time. Okay, friends, we're back. I took a little lunch break, but I'm ready to show you guys what I picked up, and I will go through each item individually and we'll unwrap it, take a closer look, maybe do some swatching. So I hope you enjoy that. Let's get into it. Okay, first thing, I'm just gonna take everything out of this bag because I don't want my microphone picking up that sound the entire time. So let's do that. Okay. I also have my receipt as always, but I think instead of me like trying to search and see how much this thing cost, I'm just gonna list the price with what it is somewhere up here. So you guys can see it. All right, let's get into this. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to start with is this micro mini detail brush set. It is a 12-piece set, and it comes with all of these brushes. I will list it here. Yeah, it has like these nice, easy to hold handles. And the reason that I picked these guys up is I've been working on ceramics, and I had gotten a set of brushes, which I think you guys probably saw in my last haul, my Christmas haul. And they're still not as detailed as I need. So when I saw these, I was like, okay, this is even smaller than all of those brushes. So I hope I'll get some good use out of it. Obviously the fan brush isn't going to be as helpful, but like these tiny, tiny little guys, like there's a 20-0 here that's a spotter, and I think that that's going to be really good. It says it can be used with oil, acrylic, watercolor, gouache. They even have somebody on here doing some ceramics, so I think it'll be good. It says here it's by Creative Mark. I haven't heard of the brand, but I'm really willing to try it out because these look like the tiniest brushes that I've ever seen in my life. So I'm gonna unbox them and we can look at them up close, and then maybe we'll do a quick comparison to the brushes that I bought off Amazon. So here are the brushes. I'm going to take the tiniest one I can find here, which is this guy. Hopefully it'll show up on camera okay. Look, compared to my nail, that's how tiny. And let me find the smallest one of the other brand I was looking at. So I guess the smaller ones are kind of comparable, but what I like about this one is that it's shorter, so I'm not going to get as much drag on it. They're pretty close though. This one looks like it could potentially be thinner, but there are other ones in the set that are quite thin. So tiny. I'm excited to try them out though on my ceramics. Here we are. Lots of little brushes, different lengths, which I like, because I was finding with the other brushes that was getting quite a bit of drag with it. But here's one that's kind of nuts, which I could have a lot of fun with. Like, wow. That might be good for making thin lines though. Very cool. There's also 2 fan brushes in the set, but I probably won't be using them. I just thought I would show you guys. Okay, next I got this little set of Neocolor 1. A lot of you guys had told me that these are like really good pastels to try out, and I thought, why not give them a shot? So water resistance wax pastels can be applied to different surfaces and materials such as wood, ceramic, and stone. Excellent light fatness. Excellent light fastness. 50 bright and opaque colors, high concentration of extra fine pigment. So I already have pastels, so I didn't want to like buy the whole big set, but I was interested to try them out since so many of you told me, like, Fiona, you were sleeping on the Neocolor pastels. So I got this little set of 10. They're Swiss made, and yeah, we're gonna open them and do a quick swatching and take a look at them. So let's just take them one by one. See what they look like. Huh, they definitely have more of a crayon feel. Wax pastel. This one broke right away. Oh well. So there you go. My assessment is that, yeah, they're basically just fancier crayons. I don't know why I thought that they would be oil pastels. I think they had this is Neocolor 1, they had a Neocolor 2, so maybe I just need to take a closer look and see. But still, fun to play with. Okay, the next thing, while we're on topics of you guys telling me, Fiona, you are sleeping on these other products, I had to pick up, and I got 2 of them. It's these Molotow original acrylic pens. So if you guys have seen my other videos, you know I'm obsessed with Posca markers. It is like a scary obsession. And yeah, I've had people comment being like, Fiona, you need to give Molotow a try. So I picked up 2 in 2 different sizes here and just picked like a blue and green that I thought were pretty. This is one for all acrylics. So there's a 4mm round and I have a 1.5mm. And yeah, let's see what it says on the back. Shake well, pump. So it's the same as Posca. And yeah, it's permanent acrylic, non-toxic, good UV resistance, except for fluorescent neon shades. Shout out to them for actually saying that. And it says it's good for a lot of surfaces. Do not mix effect colors with plain colors. Not really sure what that means, but it says shake well before use. So we're going to shake these up and open them up and give them a shot. There you go. You can see the nib on the fatter one and you have to pump, 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 pump. That's not too bad. I have to say what I like is the nib feels stronger than the Posca one, and I hear that they're also replaceable. So that is a big deal. Let's give it a try. Ooh, I like it. Good saturation. And like I said, it feels a bit stronger. Like the nib feels harder than Posca's do. Posca's always feel a little soft. But I like it. Very cool. Let's try the green one. I'll give you a larger swatch so you can see the color. Yeah, color flow comes out really nice. I don't want to completely destroy the nib trying to pump the ink out of it. I think it's starting to come. Here we go. So yeah, ooh, I like the thinness of that one. Guys, I like this. Feels really crispy. I can already tell though, like even on this, if you have textured paper or a canvas, that it is going to catch. Because this is what the finest tip of Posca feels like, and that happens. But the flow is good. Nice color. Yeah, I like. Very cool. Thanks for that recommendation, y'all. Okay, this was something that caught my eye while I was waiting to check out, of course. It is a Faber-Castell watercolor marker. This is in Pale Geranium Lake, which the color I know I like. Red is my favorite color, so it has a double end here. Just open that real quick. So we have like a wider nib and a thinner nib. I should tell me the sizes, but that was like a watercolor marker. I'm kind of interested to try that. So water soluble, pigmented ink. Let's see what it says here for size. It doesn't tell me the size. It's kind of sad. Well, we'll take a closer look and see what it looks like. Okay, here is our Faber-Castell watercolor marker. Let's give it a try. So one's like a brush end and one's more of a normal nib. Like if I were to do a circle there, and a circle here, you can kind of see how that looks. Let's add some water. Ooh, nice. Pretty. Love this color. Pinky red. I like the pigment. It's nice. Now let's put a bit of water here, which is already a little tinted, but nice. I like it. That'll be fun to play with. Okay, I have a few paints here because actually the main reason I needed to go to the art store was to pick up paint. Ironically, I ended up picking up these Amsterdam acrylic basics. Well, they call it standard series. So we have Liquitex basics is what I primarily use, as well as golden. And I was going in to see if I could find the Liquitex basics. Let me show you, hold on real quick. I'm gonna grab a Liquitex basic just to show you what I was actually looking for. Hold on. Okay, so here is what the Liquitex Basics tube looks like. So this is what I was looking for in the store, and I couldn't find them, and I spoke to an employee, and all they had were the heavy-bodied Liquitex, and then even so, they did not have the specific color I was looking for. So then they directed me to these Amsterdam ones. I don't know. They're probably fine. So I'm gonna give them a shot, but I was originally looking for those Liquitex basics instead. But I picked up 3 different colors here. I was really going for this blue and this pink, but then this other blue caught my eye here, Prussian blue. So anyway, we'll open them and take a small swatch so we can see what they look like. Okay. Here's my Amsterdam acrylic standards. So pink. So the texture is pretty similar to the Liquitex basics. Like, I don't really notice any difference. It's definitely softer bodied, and it has like a bit of a gummy texture, which I like. But yeah, that's what those look like. Okay, the next paint was a heavy-bodied acrylic, and it was just another color that did happen to catch my eye. It is Indian yellow, and it looks really, really pretty, at least the swatch that they had in store. So it kind of caught my eye, and I thought I'll give that a little shot. This is a 59 milliliter 2 US fluid ounces. It has a little marker on it, so for light fastness, which it says listed here on the back. Light fastness is excellent. It's a series 2, and yeah. The other item that I had to pick up from Liquitex was actually a soft-bodied acrylic in this shade. I used up what I had last night on a canvas I was using, so when I saw this, I picked it up. The other one that I had was the smaller version. This is a 59 milliliter 2 fluid ounce as well. But you can see here, this is what the heavy body looks like, and then this is what the soft body looks like. So quite different, but neither of them are in the basics. So while we're at it, Liquitex Basics, this is their soft body, heavy bodied. That's what they all look like. But we'll open this and, you know, actually, I'm not even sure. Yeah, no, we will. We'll open it. I was going to show you the canvas that I done, but it's a color on top of a color, so you wouldn't get the true color. Long story short, we will open this and we'll do a small swatch. Okay, and here is our soft body acrylic. Just squeeze a little bit. Yeah, so you can see it's like a bit more watercolorish, I guess, compared to these guys. Texture is quite different. And then we're gonna try a heavy body acrylic. So we have a standard acrylic, a soft body, and then this is a heavy bodied acrylic, which we probably won't even need that much of. Here we go. Yeah, so this goes on quite thick. It's funny because that looks thicker, but I think it's just because I put a bigger amount of it out. But the texture, like there's more grip to it than these, is the best way to describe it. And as you can see, when I mixed water with that one, it got a bit looser. Let's try some water with this guy. Yeah, so it stays a bit more opaque, even when I add water. There you go. Those are the paints. Okay, last for the paints, I picked up a golden, yellow shade of green, and yeah, I love this color. I had a big tub of it, which I worked my way through, so when I saw they were having like a bit of a discount on the golden tubes, I picked this up just because I know it's a color I'm going to use. I actually picked up the green shade this time. I usually go for the blue shade, but this was standing out to me a little bit more. So let's take a look at that. And this is just a standard acrylic as well. Actually, I would say it's a bit closer to the soft body. I don't think I picked up a golden soft body though, but I think I just have too much water on my brush. Either way, it's a pretty color. So the rest, so we have Amsterdam, golden, and Liquitex. I mean, all of them are pretty nice. I don't have any complaints. You can feel, you know, a bit more of a quality shift here versus this, if I'm being honest, just in the texture of it, but that doesn't bother me because I don't mind when my paints are a bit more gummy, since I like to layer things on. Just something to think about. And finally, something that I've been wanting to try from Liquitex is the acrylic gouache. So it says here it is the most highly pigmented of all their paints with solid, flat, matte finish, intense colors, no brush strokes, no cracking, no need to dilute. It is all the qualities of conventional gouache with permanent stability and durability of an acrylic. Color set gives you an endless mixing possibilities, while titanium white and Mars black can be used on their own to tint or shade. So I have never tried acrylic gouache before that I can recall. But I decided to pick up the smallest set that they had, just because I wanted to try it. I've been really like getting through all the different Liquitex, like different paints. So I've tried the heavy body, the soft body, the basics, and now I'm gonna try the gouache This may as well be an ad for Liquitex. Liquitex, where you at? You gotta sponsor me. But anyway, I am going to open this and we'll take a closer look at them. Okay, we're getting there. Ta-da! As I have gotten blue paint all over my hands. So this is their primary blue. Oh, that's different, the texture. Huh. It feels like an even lighter soft body. I was expecting it to feel like watercolor, but it's somewhere between the texture of watercolor and a soft body acrylic. It's interesting. Very, very interesting. I like it though. It pops really well. Already my paper is starting to buckle, so it does have that pull to it. Something to keep in mind. Pretty though. Here are the rest of the colors. Yellow, red, green, black, and white. Okay, so I also picked up, I'm gonna take it out of the plastic. Here we go. A large sheet of Arches rag paper here. I think it's 140-pound cold press watercolor paper. And I've just been really wanting to like do a piece like this and get it framed. So just showing you that I also got that. But not too much else to show about the paper. Anyway, that's it. Okay, our last item is this little watercolor pad. It is Fabriano, so they were having a sale on that. This was like $3, I think. So I was like, how cute. I'm totally gonna pick that up. You guys know I'm a sucker for an oddly shaped watercolor pad, so here she is. But it is 140-pound, 4x8, cold press, super color retention and intensity, outstanding lifting, scrubbing abilities, and it is acid free. I love how sturdy it feels. The pad you are holding is recommended for watercolor. It answers all the needs from students and professionals alike. Not only does it enhance the vibrancy of colors, it is very forgiving while enabling all lifting and scrubbing techniques. So, we are very excited to try this baby out. Well guys, that is the end of my video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that maybe you found something that you would like to try out one time. Let me know in the comments below. Have you tried any of these? Is there anything you would like to try out? And if you guys have any recommendations for other supplies that I should try out, let me know. I would love to hear from you. I love trying out new things and then sharing it back. So, if you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. It helps me out so much. It's just one little click, one little button for you. Makes a huge difference for my channel. It would really mean a lot. And I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, stay well and stay inspired, my friends. Bye.